You want to read that before you sign it?
That's a habit of mine, Lieutenant.
You know, I can't understand something. You were with some hood in a nightclub at night, and you have no idea who iced him.
If I had a glimmer, I'd share it with you. It could only help my clients. Death of this man Weber's very bad news for our side.
You know, I've heard about you, Matlock, and if you're suppressing evidence, I will nail you.
You can't have heard that. You know I don't break the law. I leave that to criminals and the police. Your daughter?
Oh, yeah.
You must be proud.
You know, when she was 16, she ran off and married some bum. He went to jail. She got pregnant.
The other day I calculated I have represented over 400 criminal cases. People's very lives in my hands. And I never felt so much responsibility as trying to raise my daughter along. Always afraid I was doing the wrong thing.
You know, sometimes no matter what you do, you just can't win.
Maybe. Good night, Lieutenant. Very pretty. Mr. Matlock? That's right.
Come with us, please.
How can I do that?
Let's keep this polite, shall we?
As a matter of practice, I like to know where I'm going and who I'm going with.
By all means, Mr. Ray, please.
Take the blindfold off.
And Matlock, I'm Ernie Brazil.
I recognize you from your photographs.
Sorry to invite you here in this fashion, but it's something of an emergency. You're in no danger, and you can leave after we talk.
What's the emergency?
The untimely death of Billy Ray Weber.
What about it?
Billy Ray was my trusted friend. I'm very distressed by his murder.
I didn't see who did it.
Perhaps there's some detail. Anything that give us some clues to the identity of his killer.
I'm afraid I didn't see much of anything. It was very dark.
It's important that I know who is responsible.
I was meeting with Billy Ray to discuss a story he had for sale about organized crime getting involved with the State House.
What do you say? Billy Ray was a snitch.
It's one way to put it.
It's very upsetting news.
If it's news to you, I suspect whoever killed Linda Coolidge did in Billy Ray.
You mean that newsman, Emerson?
Billy Ray was his alibi. He wouldn't kill him. But someone who was part of Weber's story could have.
Naturally, I know very little about state government. Nothing about organized crime.
You've led a sheltered life.
My father was a tailor. That's why some of my friends call me Ernie the Tailor. Mark out. Whenever I'm aggravated, nothing makes me feel better than to have a pair of pants.
Personally, I prefer to shine my shoes. You don't know of a good shoe shine stand anywhere around town, do you?
I only wear suede.
That's the thought. Well, I guess I'll be going.
Mr. Matlock, I understand that you're a very fine defense attorney. How is it that we've never had any business?
I don't know, just lucky, I guess.
Take Mr. Matlock back to his car.
You all right?
I suppose.
You've been awfully quiet.
I guess tonight reminded me of those last few months with Linda. All the paparazzi. I'm sorry I lost my temper.
It's all right.
No, it's not all right. I'm used to taking the heat. I guess this just affected me more than I realized.
You're only human.
One day I'm a hotshot TV news correspondent. Next day I'm on trial for murder. Already convicted in the press, and my life is on hold. Film at 11.
You were doing the smart thing. You're taking action. I admire you for that.
Oh, you're terrific.
I have to go.
You really have to go.
It's a big day tomorrow. Ben does like to start early.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Thanks again.
Yeah. I really do have to go. Bye.
Good night.
Well, this is just perfect. Why in the hell didn't he shoot somebody while he was at it?
You really can't blame them, Ben. They're vultures.
Charlene, this paper's going to be in every checkout line in every supermarket in the city. You know how many prospective jurors are going to see this all up?
The Informer is going to print whatever it wants, whether it's true or not.
You mean like the two of them were entwined in intimate conversation?
Just what are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting you used very poor judgment going up to his room after what happened. What if they photographed you coming out of there?
Are you worried about his reputation or mine?
Just how involved are you?
Are you asking as a lawyer or a father?
Both.
Well, the answer to both of you is that I resent the question.
That's not an answer.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yes. Send him in. Favorite client. I was just reading about you.
What's all this about you and Billy Ray Weber? I just saw it on the news. He's the guy I was with the night Linda was killed. What happened?
He's dead. And the mob didn't do it. I was talking with one of them. They're as anxious to find out who did it as we are.
What do we do now?
I'll tell you what you do now. You give me your word you'll do as I say, when I say it, or get yourself another life.
All right, you got it.
Jury selection starts Monday. We have no alibi, no way to establish reasonable doubt. What we need is a bright idea, and soon.
Good morning, people, and have I got some hot news for you?
We are in the market for hot news.
Yeah, well, here it is. Now, maybe no one listens to the weatherman, but the weatherman sure listened to everyone else. Seems our Linda Coolidge was one very ambitious lady. I hate to say it, pal, but her apartment had a swinging door. She had 2 rejected lovers on the staff with motives for murder, McCall and White.
You got any proof?
No. But evidently there was some type of red leather diary.
Yeah. It was about so big. She wrote everything in it. Her ideas, her appointments. She never went anywhere without them.
Did you see it the night of the murder?
Yeah, it was on her coffee table.
Well, it's not there now, and the police don't have it.
Well, if it was there when you left and gone by the time the police got there, the murderer might have taken it.
Leaves us nowhere.
Not necessarily. I think I just got a bright idea.
Prepare for the biggest Fairly Odd Parents event of all time. Then Timmy Turner sets off on an adventure so epic it can't fit in one night.
This looks like a job for the chosen one.
It's Wishology Weekend. One Fairly Odd Adventure in 3 massive movies, 3 nights in a row.
Time to rock and roll.
All new Wishology online games all weekend long. Don't miss a minute of the movies, magic, and more in Wishology Weekend. Starts Friday night at 8. Only on Nick.
I'm an action hero, Wanda.